And then after that, the total control was gone from us. We were totally out of control after that. 24 hours of painful procedures were carried out, and if my life only was involved in that, I would have run away from that place and stayed at home, and then allowed destiny to play the fate, destiny to decide my fate. But that was not the case. I had another life was involved, and I could not do that, obviously. Next day at 5:30 p.m. they had decided to carry out an emergency C-section. The operation theatre was a very scary place for me. There were so many people clad with green uniforms, and the very sight of them gave chill in my spine. I was given local anesthesia, and it did not work out there. And then general anesthesia also was given. At 10 minutes, I was unconscious during the surgery, and then after that, I was semi-conscious, which means I could see people around, I could hear, but I could not move or talk. And then finally, they announced that it is a baby girl, and I was so excited and overwhelmed that semi-consciously I was able to smile. And then I was taken to a place called observation ward, where people after surgery were kept for 4 hours. The trauma during the 4 hours in the observation ward cannot be explained in words. I was shivering with cold, but there was nobody to give me a blanket or even switch off the AC. I was not even able to express it because I was semi-conscious. And to make it worse, I could not even see people. Nobody was allowed inside the ward, observation ward, so I could not see my mom or my husband or the newborn baby. And to make it worse, the person next to my bed was an elderly lady, and she was shouting out of pain. She was saying literally in Hindi, "Please kill me, please give me some tablet or any injection and kill me, because I cannot bear the pain." And that went into their fears. There was nobody to hear that. And finally, the whole operation theatre, the observation ward, everybody was taken to their wards finally. And then I was the last person to be taken for some reason, and at 11 p.m. I reached my ward. I would say that was the most painful night I've ever had. At 3 a.m., the epidural's effect or the anesthesia's effect started reducing, and there was intense pain on the sutures. When I woke up, the nurse, she said, she was just rubbing her eyes, and she said, "Just forget about the pain and just try to sleep." Obviously, I could not do that. And then that moment of pain cannot be forgotten throughout my life. And after that, there were several nights to follow with the same experience. And then the next day, my daughter was brought to the ward, and I was so excited to see her for the first time. All my pains vanished at the very first sight of the baby. And then, after that, I stayed there in the hospital for 3 days, and then I was taken to the, I could not walk. After 3 days, I was spastic. I could not walk, so I had to take a wheelchair and then go up to the out gate and then reached home. At home, 1 hour, every 1 hour, I had to wake up. I did not have more than 1 hour of continuous sleep even during the night. At 10 o'clock, I would put her to sleep. At 11 o'clock, she would wake up. At 12 o'clock, it went on like that throughout, and I did not have proper sleep. The pain and frustration and all that, because of lack of sleep, made me get depressed. I was into depression. Even though I was not able to talk properly or be cheerful to anybody around me, I was in a state of depression. I was very angry, or I was very sad for some reason, for unknown reason. And then, though my husband and my mom were of great support during those very critical days, my mom took care of all the household and cooking. My husband took care of the baby as much as possible. In spite of that, I was not able to come out of that terrific depression. And then it was the time of power cut. So every day 2 hours of power failure, and every month 2 days of shutdown, power shutdown, made it even worse. I could not console her. Consoling my baby was the biggest challenge. And finally, after 6 months of all this trauma, I was able to get a proper sleep, and she learned to sleep for 6 hours, more than 6 hours, or at least the whole night. And I was able to get back my sleep and that itself brought about the normalcy. I was able to get out of PPD in 6 months. So, after a C-section, taking care of an infant is not a cakewalk. So, it is the duty of people around to take care, and a woman cannot handle it all alone. So, I will say, please liberate women from PPD. Let it be less. Let us make it, PPD cannot be avoided, but let us make it to 1 or 2 months, or at least 6 months. Let us not prolong it to 1 year. So, I would request everybody to understand and see to that the women of their lives are not into PPD for a long time. Thank you.